One of the biggest things in the past 4 or 5 years that I really see a lot of anglers making the mistake is choosing lines. You know, all of us guys that fish the Elite Series and fish a lot of different tournaments, you know, we've all talked up the fluorocarbon so much that everybody's got it in their mind that fluorocarbon is the only way to go now. But the reality of it is you still got to use monofilaments in certain situations. Whenever I'm throwing a stick bait, you know, a McStick, a McRip, the 95, the 110, especially early in the spring, when I want that bait to suspend in the water column, it's really important to use monofilament. And the reason for that is monofilament doesn't sink like fluorocarbon will in the water column. So basically the way I look at it is anything that I want to keep on top of the water or I want to suspend in the water column, I'm going to use monofilament. Supernatural Sunline is the line that helps me get the job done. One of the other things that you really want to pay close attention to is everybody talks about line test. You know, one guy, you know, says he throws a stick bait on 10-pound line. Well, you really got to be careful about what you're looking at when you start picking up any brand of 10-pound line, because the diameter is really more important to me than necessarily the test of the line. 14 and 16-pound Sunline Supernatural are the same diameter as most 10-pound test lines. So I can actually step up my monofilament size in test and actually have stronger line but have the same diameter as a lot of the competitors on the market. So that's really important. Whenever you're trying to get a bait to dive deeper, you want to use smaller diameter lines. So that's one of the keys. Now when you start talking about the uses of fluorocarbon, I mean, anytime you're fishing a football jig, a Carolina rig, baits that you want to get deeper or get to the bottom, that's when you want to use something like the Sunline Sniper. Sniper, in my opinion, they've got Sunline Sniper, they've got Shooter. Sniper, to me, is my everyday fishing line. It's super strong, low stretch, and it allows me to fish those bottom baits with the confidence that I'm going to feel everything down there. So just remember, when you're fishing bottom baits, lines like Super Sniper, fluorocarbons are the way to go. When you want to keep a bait on top or suspended in the water column, Sunline Supernatural, and you're going to catch more fish.
The next generation of performance is here. Royal Purple's new high-performance street motor oil, HPS. Fortified with zinc phosphorus anti-wear protection, HPS exceeds the demands of high-performance and modified engines. Magnified, HPS improves metal surfaces for longer engine life. HPS's high film strength frees up more power, reduces heat and wear, plus provides greater protection. The next generation of performance is here with HPS from Royal Purple, the performance oil that outperforms.